Johnny, late are we? Where's your homework? Oh, I haven't been able to do it. We've kind of been kicked out of our home. Sorry, Johnny, about that. But you know the expectations and the rules. Detention after class. Well, that's probably what not to do, or at least not what I would do. Hi, my name is Tammuz, and my philosophy is grounded in love and care with a holistic approach to student learning, recognizing that students come with their own ideas, unique identity, cultural background, social struggles, issues with self-esteem and self-efficacy, and that teaching is about nurturing. I strive for social justice in the belief that all students, regardless of race, gender, or religion, should have equitable access to education, and that learning is not transmitting, rather it is transformational, rooted in representation, and that education is the practice of freedom. This aligns with the philosophy of Bell Hooks. She emphasized that learning should be a liberatory, joyful, and transformative experience. Hook insists that classrooms should be communities of mutual participation where every voice matters and learning is co-created rather than delivered from above. This is important. At times we fail to consider who's being represented in the classroom, who is being left out. Why don't students engage? Is my classroom environment comfortable enough and recognizes the value for the student minority who value cultural identity? Is the student struggling with the identity of gender feel safe enough to be vulnerable and open about their feelings? Is my classroom an environment that students who struggle academically can be excited to learn rather than feel oppressed, belittled for their lack of intelligence, and more so celebrated for their efforts? These are just few of the many complex struggles that each student may face individually when walking through that classroom door. As Hook shares, explain to the students that rather than blinding me to the true nature of their abilities, love for them was far more likely to enhance my understanding of their capabilities as well as their limitations, helping them embrace a new understanding of the true meaning and value of love. This goes along with one of the quotes that I have heard, which is, "To be loved is to be seen." When you truly love what you do, you will enjoy teaching. People don't remember what you said more than they remember how you made them feel. I want students to feel safe and excited when they walk through that door. And for a moment, in a classroom environment that breaks down the societal norms and conformities, by knowing my students on a deeper level, far beyond their academic abilities. These approaches align with the APST standards of 1.1, understanding of physical, social, intellectual development and characteristics of students and how they may affect learning, and 4.1, identify strategies to support inclusive participation and engagement in classroom activities. These approaches align heavily with my philosophy that everyone is equal in the classroom, teaching through love and care. My philosophy has also been informed by the QCE Code of Ethics, demonstrating care. Another philosophy who's informed my pedagogy is Nell Noddings, who is an advocate for the care in the classroom, which consists of two parties of the carer, the one providing care, and the receiver who recognizes they are being cared for, the cared for. My favorite quote is, "No one knows how much you know until they know how much you care." As you've seen here, Noddings believed that the home is the primary education where students learn first what it means to be cared for through everyday relationship. Therefore, this has helped me to understand that classroom environment should mirror the qualities of caring homes, including emotional support, attentiveness, and connection. This helped me focus on my role of establishing relationships with each of my students and showing care for them as individuals. Come to understand that meaningful love cannot exist in environments of exploitation, inequality, and discrimination. These will be barriers that I face today in the classroom as racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia are still prevalent today. However, I will strive for social justice by creating a transformational environment for learning with my philosophy based. All students are unique and learn differently. To know your students, not teach subjects, but students. I strive to show empathy and care for all students, regardless of differences, by creating a classroom of collaborative ideas and co-participation where all students are felt seen and heard. This is the type of teacher I want to become. Thank you.